It's a Wacky Wednesday here on the D. What up, everybody? How you doing? Hope you're enjoying your Wacky Wednesday. Before we get into anything, much love to EJA Moving Services, the professional movers. When you're ready to move and relocate, hit up Eddie and his fine staff at EJAmoving.com, 315-335-0516. They'll pretty much move anything, anywhere, anytime. They're a great, reputable staff. Very, very cool. Tell them Uncle Z sent you, and they might get you a discount. Also, shout out to Joey's at 307. If you want a fantastic meal this week, hit them up at 315-864-3527 or 315eats.com. They do catering. They got a revolving dinner menu. They got some fantastic seafood dishes. They're just awesome. Matt Grabsky's killing the culinary game here in Utica. Also, big ups to my friends over at Utica Coffee, wakethehellup.com. Thank you to my attorney, Dave Longaretta, for keeping me out of trouble forever. 315-735-6162 if you need some legal advice. And, of course, my good friends over at Saranac. And we have a new sponsor here on the D, Ballsy. You got the thing? You got it, Tommy?
Oh, yeah.
My guest, Tommy Borgia, with me today.
The ball wash.
The ball wash right there. I highly recommend the nut rub, though.
I drove 1,038 miles for some ball wash.
Did you? You going to do a demonstration for us, too?
No. Oh, no. This is not rated X.
No, well, it's rated D.
D for disruption.
Want to keep your D's clean, get some ball wash, go to ballsy.com and mention members only, promo code members only for a 15% discount. The nut rub's
Don't forget
awesome.
the nut rub.
The nut rub's awesome.
You gotta rub the nuts.
So for your anti-chafing and like you take away some odor from, because we get some odor down below,
Yeah.
You put a little bit of that nut rub on, and I'll tell you, man, your crotch smells great.
Especially in the dirty South.
Yeah, one of the biggest supporters, probably from day one, man. Tom Borgia joining me today.
What's up, Utica?
The former champ, bro. You're the former champ,
yes,
and you got the
former
belt.
champ, and I invaded the D.
That's it, brother.
And I took the belt back.
We're gonna
temporarily.
Actually, Garrett's the champ right now.
He is.
Garrett's the champ. Wrestle Fandom Radio making a comeback really, really soon, and he defeated me this past week for the belt. And now you're holding the belt because he left it behind.
Exactly.
So whoever holds the belt is the champ.
I did challenge him to a cannoli fight in James Street, but he didn't. He didn't respond.
You and Garrett gonna fight over a cannoli? I love it.
No, it's how many cannolis we can eat.
I got
guy
you.
wins the belt.
Man, who's gonna compete against you in that competition?
Oh, God. I don't know. You know what? I haven't had a cannoli in 2 freaking years because of this COVID crap.
Yeah, for sure, man. There's no cannolis in Atlanta?
No.
There's got to be cannolis. It's probably not that good.
They say it's a cannoli. It's not a cannoli. Trust me.
What's in it? Like marshmallow fluff?
I don't know what it is, but it ain't what it is.
A shell and fluff?
Yeah, basically. Whipped cream.
But what's Atlanta known for as far as food?
Oh, it's so diverse there now, but...
Is there a signature dish? Like we have Riggies and Greens and Half Moons and stuff like that. Does Atlanta have something like that?
No, because it's such a melting pot now. I mean, it's not even... I mean, they got great southern dishes, but not... I mean, it comes from all over the world, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
They do have some great barbecue.
Yo, for sure.
Yeah.
And the southern hospitality as well.
Southern hospitality.
And there's southern
Still
cooking.
there frequently.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. We got a bunch of people checking in already. Tammy's saying, hey, Tommy, my former high school classmate from UFA.
Hey, Tammy.
What's up, the Motor Lord? In fact, I got a Motor Lord CD I should give you. You would love those guys. It's right up your alley. Yeah, cool. Straight metal, man. Those guys are killing it. They've got their hit song, We Are Motor Lord.
I have to check them out.
Prepare to die.
I haven't even heard about them.
Yeah, we've been promoting them a little bit here and there.
Oh, my God.
Your mom's checking in. Hi, number one son.
Jeannie. Come on, Bob.
My mom's giving a thumbs up. And your mom's saying you've had pasties, though.
Yes, I did have a chocolate one.
Up here, while you were up here?
Yes.
Yeah. So
up in Barneville.
Barneville?
Yeah. My cousin's new restaurant. He just opened up a place.
Oh, what's that? Give him a plug.
Lifted Cup Cafe.
Cool.
It's right in Barneville. It's right before Hootens on the left as you're coming 12 North.
Yeah.
You just do a U-turn and right into the cafe you go.
So when you guys
Utica Coffee is present.
I gotcha.
He's got it.
Especially up north. They love their Utica coffee.
They wake the hell up every morning.
That's for sure. So when you guys come up from Atlanta, what's your first stop? Where's the first place you're eating at?
Well, our first stop used to be Joe's, but I heard it's changed.
What do you mean, Joe's?
Like changes after COVID. Joe's Pizza in Whitesboro.
I got you. Okay.
We used to go there, but Where did we go this year? Oh, the first hit, Voss's. We waited till 11:01 and we were in line.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to get the chili dog and the pork barbecue sandwich.
Wow, you're so basic.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you're going to hit Riggy's and you're going to hit some
club. Well, no. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I had the Riggy's up north. At the beach. Mm-hmm. We had the Riggy's up there, and I have different variations of them. But the ones that I had most was at where would we eat the other night? It's in Tavolo.
Yeah.
We went to Tavolo and enjoyed them over there. They were pretty good.
They do a good Riggy over there.
Yep.
I like what he's doing over there. It's a great spot. We go over there pretty much every Thursday when Uncle Louie is in town. They love going over there.
Yeah, I seen Sal. I haven't seen him in years. I said hello to him. He didn't recognize me. I said, yesterday's, and he laughed.
Yesterday's was that?
We used to hang out there.
I
used to see him there all the time.
How many fights you get into at yesterday's?
Not many. Not many that I remember. It's been a while.
I remember people telling me, like Tom Borgia back in the day, nobody wanted to mess with him. Everybody was scared to death of him.
No, I would just.
I don't say
we just wanted to go have a good time, man. We just hung out,
Let's rewind a little bit and talk about how we first met. Do you remember?
94 K-Rock.
94 K-Rock, exactly.
Yeah.
You put the car. I was working at K-Rock at the time in the morning show, and you had the car in the demolition derby.
Yes, we did.
And me, Kid Chris, who's on doing great things out there in Cincinnati.
He's tearing up Ohio, by the way.
He's tearing up Ohio. Cincinnati's killing it. I just heard a great podcast with him and Joey Belladonna. It was really cool, actually, recently. Yeah.
Awesome.
So me, Kid Chris, and the Fat Man, if you remember Steve, he was out there too. And we stripped your car down and painted it up right in the back of the studios, if I recall right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you went in a demolition derby in Boonville. Was it Boonville?
No, it was Herkimer County Fairgrounds.
Herkimer County Fairgrounds.
Yep.
And what kind of car was that?
That was a 77 Lincoln Town Car. No, Lincoln. It was a two-door Lincoln Continental.
It's a Lincoln Continental.
It was a Lincoln Continental.
Was that like an old car of yours or something you got off the lot?
No, I found it up in Trenton on Deerfield Road. I stopped by and I was sitting in a field and the guy wanted $100 for it. So I put a battery in it and drove it all the way to the shop and then got it prepared.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, we got to have this. We got to have the 94 K-Rock, on the trunk for sure. And then Johnny Gilligan, he put some stuff on the front, and we had a nice portrait on there. Yeah, it was a great car. It went through 7 or 8 demolition derbies before it finally died.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You went through a bunch of demolition derbies with that car?
Yep.
How do you last through one?
Well, it's all the way how you set it up. You keep the gas tank protected, and you make sure that it's full of oil and coolant. If you lose your coolant, I shut it right down, and then you don't go any further. But if you overheat the engine, you're going to pop something, and then it's dead.
So what year was that? 1996?
Yes, it
About
was.
96? Yeah,
Yep,
I can try to remember
96.
my K-Rock years, as I refer to them as my blackout years.
That was the blackout years. Well, we lived in Whitesboro at the time.
Okay.
We moved out of the hood here and moved up to Whitesboro.
Gotcha.
1500 block of West Street.
I can't believe that car lasted a bunch of demolition derbies.
Oh, yeah.
So you must have won a couple of them then if it lasted.
I didn't win. I come close a few times. I think I got a 3rd and 4th place with it. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it'd conk out, and I didn't want to kill it, so I shut it down. But if you wedge the frame rails on the rear, when they hit you, it goes up instead of down.
Okay.
You don't want to go down because then when you're going in reverse, you're digging into the mud. So we notched the frames, so when you hit, it makes a battering ram. The ass end comes up, and bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah.
Have a ball.
I bet.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, your back feels it the next day, but...
I'm sure. Did you get your bell rung a couple times being in demolition
No,
derbies?
because I had a helmet on.
Okay.
Yeah, with the helmet, I mean, I bounced around in there, of course, because there was no roll cage or anything like that, but we had a lot of good times with that car.
The Malachi Crunch.
Yep. The NWO.
The NWO. Yep. That's right, man. That was fun. That was fun stripping it apart. I didn't realize there were so many regulations that you had to go through to get a car in the demolition derby. Like you got to take out all the windows, and what else do you have to do?
Yep. You have to change. Well, you got to take the fuel tank out, and you got to put a modified fuel tank, and it's got to be chained down with a chain so you can remove it quick in case there's a fire, and it's got to be either on the side of you or behind the driver's seat. And then you remove all the interior parts. They want everything out of there so nothing can catch fire.
Okay.
And then the only thing that really catches fire on it is the fuel line that you hook up temporarily to go to the carburetor. And most of your fires, if you get a misfire on the engine, is through the hood of the car underneath on the engine, and you remove all the insulation out of the older 70s vehicles.
Wow.
Now these new cars nowadays don't have no insulation up there anymore, so yeah.
Are demolition derbies a thing now? Are they still a thing? I haven't really heard of one.
Once in a while, you'll have a demolition derby before a dirt race down in Georgia.
Okay.
But up here, I have no idea.
I can't remember.
Utica Rome just got purchased by somebody, so I think the guy that owns Fonda purchased it recently. Pat McCaldy, by the way. What's up, Pat?
Shout out to the Blob. He's not even the Blob anymore.
No.
He lost 1,000 pounds.
He looks great, man.
He does look great.
I enjoy every one of his posts on Facebook. He looks good.
Yeah.
Yep. I was looking forward to see him last night at Dave's Diner, but there's freaking rain around here.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a black cloud over to central New York.
Oh, yeah. It just hovers.
You drive out of it, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. It's been raining so much, it's almost biblical.
Yeah.
40 days and 40 nights of just nonstop rain. That's what it's been. It's disgusting.
We were driving down 291 going to Rome the other night, and I was afraid of going down 291 because it used to be 291 Lake.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't get down there, but it was clear on both sides, and you could see where it was starting to come up, though.
Yeah. You guys come up for a vacation, and that's all it's doing is rain.
Well, yeah, it has.
Tammy's saying Boonville still has demolition derbies.
Okay, great.
New
York State Fair, I'm hoping, right?
I think it was 2016. I worked at this. It was a metal concert. It was a metal festival with a demolition derby in it. It was like a rockin' derby, it was called, which is cool. They had like Megadeth and Anthrax and all them playing. But, in the middle of it was a big demolition derby. It was kind of cool. Cool little concept,
Nice.
Interesting. But would you be interested in doing another demolition derby? Would you sign up for another one?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you would?
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm always scoping for cars anyways.
What do you think the worst injury you suffered in a demolition derby was?
I had a bloody nose.
Oh, that's it?
That was it.
Oh, okay.
I hit my nose on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Because I got hit really hard from behind.
Yeah. How many have you been in?
I've been in 7.
7? Mm-hmm. Wow. And so the highest you've ever placed was 3rd?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
You got to be a little
There's
whack.
one I could have won, but the car wouldn't restart. And they gave it to the guy that started the car.
Okay.
There was literally... It was a chick from Ilion who drove a little pink Escort. And the freaking thing fired over. And as soon as they heard the engine, they called it.
Okay.
But mine wouldn't crank over. It wanted to fire, but it wouldn't fire.
Oh, my God.
One of them things.
We should get a disruption car in the next demolition derby. We had a big D. Find some kind of beat-up car or something.
Well, it should be easy enough around here.
Oh, no doubt.
I could probably find one on Jefferson Ave.
You can find one right down the block on James Street.
Yeah, right around the corner.
On blocks. Hubcap stolen, the whole 9 yards. So pretty much when you are getting in a demolition derby, you got to strip everything. Everything, just the seat and the steering wheel.
Everything comes out, and even the electronics. And I still have the switches to this day for all the power windows and power doors to put in when you're restoring an antique.
Okay.
Like we're doing.
Ah, gotcha.
We're into the antiques now, and we're getting a car club together in Georgia. And we're just keeping the process along of what I grew up with.
I love it.
Every Wednesday night at where do we used to go in South Utica? Arby's.
Oh yeah,
Arby's in South Utica used to have a nice little show.
Genesee Street all the time. They don't do that anymore. Remember that? By the way, we have a whole studio audience today, and nobody wants to be on camera, just you and me. And we do have a whole studio audience.
Well,
Shout out to Sandy. It's her birthday today.
Yes.
Happy birthday to Sandy.
She's got to make an appearance at some point.
She had to make an appearance. She's with her BFF over here. Yeah. So, and the wife being the BFF.
That's Vicky the Vixen.
Vicky the Vixen. But yeah, they don't do that anymore. They used to cruise up and down Genesee Street. It's not even a thing anymore. The CP is still going on. They still do CP, but it's very on the DL, and
Yeah.
But back when we were growing up, you knew about it. People were always down there and stuff. Now it's kind of like really hush hush.
Yeah, down in the South it's a little different. There's this car show every hour on the weekends.
Oh, I'm sure.
A lot of them's in the morning because of the heat.
Do you frequent them?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We go to quite a bit of them as we can, But we're working on our own to get them out there too. We got the 69 Mach 1 that came originally from Utica.
Oh, wow.
It's been in the family since 1978. I have that. And then her father has given her his 1950 Mercury that he's had longer than her. And that's what we're hoping to take back this time as part of the generational thing.
I love it.
Just keeping it going.
Yeah.
So.
And you're still working. You're doing body work and whatnot, right?
Well, I work on big trucks.
Big trucks?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got an opportunity to work for the motion pictures down there in Atlanta.
Really?
Yep. As soon as I get back, possible opportunity for me. So I'm looking forward to it.
You could be a stuntman? I could see you being a stuntman.
I'll be working on the rental equipment for the motion picture sets.
Oh, cool.
We have 3 big ones out there right now, including Pinewood, where Marvel Comics is.
Wow.
And the Rock's trailer's there.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to smell what he's cooking.
That's a big thing down there. Like, they're filming a lot of movies down there in television.
Actually, it's bigger than Atlanta right now, is what they're saying.
And Atlanta's the biggest right now.
Yes.
I mean, everybody's just fleeing from Hollywood right now. No one lives in California anymore. They just leave and they go to Vegas or they're going to Atlanta or Nashville.
Well, what happened was my name was on a database. I applied to one like 6 years ago.
Okay.
And that company lost a contract to Atlanta, and they moved back to Burbank. And my name was left on the list, and the guy called me up. And he said, "You still interested?" I'm like, "Yeah, what you got?" I'm always looking for opportunity, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, he told me about the whole gig and everything, so I'm excited about it.
The one thing I loved about Atlanta when I was down there is the music scene. It's insane.
Now it's starting to come back tenfold, and
yeah,
it's like overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. That's happening here too. There's just events on top of events, and it's like, wait, I'm only one person. I can't decide on which one I want to go to.
Yeah, because I got an event page down there, and I have a hard time keeping track of things, but I try to post as much as I can so everybody knows.
Yeah.
But Metallica is coming to Atlanta.
When's that?
November.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Who's playing with them?
There's 3 different bands. Not sure offhand. I'll get back to you on it.
One thing that's awesome about Metallica is they always got a great opener. They always bring somebody on the road with them to actually give them a little bump or whatever.
Yeah, it's somebody out of the ordinary, too. It's kind of weird. I remember the band offhand, but then I forgot.
Not as ordinary as Seven Dust going on the road with Daughtry. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'd seen that.
Seven Dust is playing with Daughtry.
The loudest band in the world.
And they're from Atlanta. They're great dudes, though. They are. They're fantastic. I've got a chance to work with them.
They just played at the Signal last Friday night in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I heard they rocked the house.
Oh, they do. Seven Dust puts on a great performance every time, but I can't see them on the road with Daughtry. Yeah, so what's going to happen? Like all the metalheads meet all the the broken down showgirls.
Well, what happened is
all the drunk moms on wine.
Yeah, I think what they're doing is trying to mix it with top 40 stuff to get it back equal again, rock and roll, because rock died in Atlanta. And the last July 1, they brought back 96 Rock after 15 years.
Wow.
But it's strictly online now. But let me tell you, the pop that it got, unbelievable. Everybody's tag, when this station shut down 15 years ago, all the tags went upside down. You had a tag on your vehicle, it went upside down, and it stayed there. And when they rejuvenated that station online, all the tags flipped.
Yeah.
And everybody, it's pop right now. It's great to hear. They have a rock station down there, but 96 Rock was their platform of rock and roll for several years down there.
Wow.
It was just like our 94K Rock and our WOUR.
Yeah. And if you listen to OUR and K-Rock nowadays, nothing's changed. It's all the same. They still play Pearl Jam and Smash Mouth like it's brand new.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's like, you guys going to play new music or what?
Well, I do listen occasionally to our good buddy Genesee Joe.
Yes, of course.
He was my first one I ran into here in Central New York when I pulled up. We were pulling into the beach, and he was over at the Jazz Fest that day, or Blues Jazz Fest. Yep, for the Blues Society, Mohawk Valley Blues Society. And he was walking across the parking lot, and I grabbed a hold of him. Genesee Joe.
Yeah.
It was great to see him, because everybody's been confined for so long.
Right. The Drive, at least, is playing new music. They are. They're always playing new music. They'll play new tracks from Bonamassa, Tedeschi Trucks, definitely within that classic rock sort of feel. But like K-Rock don't play anything new. I know. It's still the same songs. They're still playing the same shit that they played back in '96 when I worked there.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's like they're so far behind the times. But Genesee Joe definitely, not only is he waving the flag for local music, because he does that all the time. He's always featuring the local bands and whatnot. But he's also got his finger on the pulse with a lot of new music out there, too. So the Drive's killing it. I love the Drive. They're the only station I listen to.
Yeah,
Only
and
station
I get to hear you once in a while on there too.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm a whore. I'm a promo whore. So is he though. That's why we get along so good. But yeah.
No, I enjoy his Mondays. He does a post every Monday of hits everybody up, who's playing where, and you get to read that off, and then you get an idea of where everybody is. So I kind of looked at that when I came into town, before I came into town, and it helped.
Yeah.
So thank you, Genesee Joe.
No, he's very resourceful.
Yes.
And I use his post to see what I'm going to do for the evening. You know, I was like, oh, well, who's playing? Because I can't go without music. You know, if I'm going to go out, there's going to be music attached to it. It's not just going to be to go out and to listen to whatever. I gotta have some music behind it. So it's usually Genesee Joe that posts it. The wife's pulling up something.
Yeah, actually, Metallica with Greta Van Fleet.
Oh wow! See what I'm saying? They always bring up something.
Who's the other? Cage the Elephant.
Cage the Elephant.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
But that Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah.
That's like Zeppelin. That's what I call them.
Yeah.
Zeppelin.
Well, you know, now that they're getting a little bit older, because they have been around for a little while now. Now they've been around for like 5-6 years now. Like, and they're starting to get out of that Led Zeppelin sound and starting to form their own sound, which is good, you know.
But that's what hit my ear. The first time I heard them.
For sure. You're like, oh, this is mini Zeppelin.
Robert Plant?
Yeah, right.
Jimmy Page?
But isn't it cool to see young kids actually playing rock and roll again?
Hell yeah.
It's refreshing.
Great.
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have a reincarnation of Kiss, because they tried to do it so many times.
You can't.
No.
You can't. Nobody. Don't. Please don't.
God bless Peter Criss.
Right. Well, he's not dead yet.
No, but he's my favorite out of all the Kiss. He was my favorite.
Yeah. Ace Frehley's coming to Stanley, too.
I've seen that.
Ace Frehley with Alice Cooper, September 22nd.
Cool.
That's going to be pretty badass. It's a great way to get back in the action at the Stanley with an Alice Cooper show.
So is that the first show they're doing down there?
Well, there's going to be a couple Broadway shows before that.
Cool.
But first concert, yes, Alice Cooper.
All right.
And Alice Cooper is like, that's a great venue for him because it's got that whole goth feel to it, you know?
Yeah.
It does. The Stanley, it still feels like 1929 in there.
Oh, absolutely.
And with Alice Cooper coming in there destroying things and chopping his head off, perfect backdrop.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Shout out to Uncle Louie, too. Uncle Louie checking in right now. How you doing, Lou? Good to hear from you.
How you doing?
Good to hear from you, brother. Everybody who's watching us on Facebook, if they could do us a favor and click that share button and help spread the word of Disruption Network. And Tom, you got anything you want to promote? You got a couple things going on. Like, I know you have your listings and you've got your Facebook pages and stuff like that.
Yep, the I Am Tommy Borgia Presents page. That's all music pretty much. And then I do Hot Rods of the South, where I feature just cars and good old rock and roll.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Is there a good local band out of Atlanta right now that you can talk about?
Well, I'm kind of into some of the old rock and roll.
Gotcha.
And I follow Hot Rod Walt and the Psycho DeVilles.
Okay.
They are probably the best around musician-wise and talent.
Hot Rod Walt?
Hot Rod Walt and the Psycho DeVilles.
Okay.
Yep.
And what are they?
Once you hear them, you'll be a fan forever.
Okay.
Trust me.
What kind of music are they? Just like rock and roll, or?
Yeah, it's high octane rock and roll, but it's not thrashy at all.
Okay.
It's old school
Stuff that make you drive fast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gasser 66. Listen to that track.
Okay.
It'll make you drive fast.
After we get off air, I want you to send me the links. I want to check that out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in my phone. They're embedded.
Yeah.
In the truck, everywhere.
I was thinking about you last weekend when I was at the Syracuse Nationals. I was up at the Syracuse Nationals.
I know.
Hosting.
I wanted to stop in there.
But it rained the whole time.
Yeah.
It did not stop raining.
But they had some stuff indoors, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they did, because there's this new expo center that is that's there now. They built it a couple years ago. It's pretty much a hockey rink, but inside they had like, who was the car dealership? I can't even remember the car dealership now, but there was McGuire's Automotive out of Syracuse. They had their cars in there, and then they were doing some pinstriping, and then there was there's airbrushing going on, and they're airbrushing like skateboard decks and bowling pins and pinstriping old vans and stuff. So it was kind of cool inside. And then, yeah, there was some other things going on in like the Natural Museum there. They had some cars in there and whatnot. But mainly it's all outside, you know, and they do like the little parade, and they do the, the cool thing that they were doing was this The Hot Wheels, you know, the Hot Wheels, the AV cars. They were doing races with remote controls.
RCs.
Yep, the RC cars, and so that was pretty cool. And then they were doing the burnout competitions and whatnot. And Vicky saying Hot Rod Walt rocks. Thank you. And
yes,
I'm glad you wrote that too, because I'm going to check them out after we're done with this podcast. I want to check that out.
Yeah, I'll send you some YouTube links.
Yeah, have you ever been to the Syracuse Nationals?
Yes, when I was younger.
Yeah? Yeah, things been going on for so long.
I know, it has.
Yeah.
And I was hoping we were going to catch some of it, but you know, because of the weather, we weren't able to. But
sucks.
We were coming in at the wrong time, but we had really good weather coming in. But then we got to Syracuse, and it was just like a wall of rain. I was like, what the hell? They knew we were coming.
Yeah,
no, we actually brought the sun to Sylvan Beach for a little while.
That's cool. Can you bring it for the rest of the week, too?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I think today's the last day of the rain, and we'll have like a couple days, and then it'll rain again. So let it dry out, you know? It's like the itsy bitsy spider. Yeah. It's been nonstop, though. It's ridiculous with this freaking rain. It's like the worst summer ever. And last year it was the greatest summer ever, weather-wise, but there was no events going on.
Right, yeah. And this year, a year ago, today, I was in the hospital with COVID. They locked me in a psych ward.
That's right.
Because I was the first patient in that ward at that hospital, and they actually locked me in the room, and I went frickin' bananas. I got on the phone. I said, "Why did they lock me in here?" Find out why. Because Vicky was outside. She was a mess. She wanted to get back in. They wouldn't let her back in. So she was able to get me some McDonald's because we went to the doctor just thinking I was going to get some medicine and go home. And they said, your oxygen level's too low. You have to stay. I'm like, what? And I was ready to go home.
How bad were your symptoms?
I had bad fever and body aches were unbelievable, and I couldn't breathe. Yeah. That's why I went, because I just couldn't. Every time I got up, my lungs were full. And I had the pneumonia portion of it. But,
full of fluid? Yeah. And mucus and whatnot? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
It took about a good 6 weeks to get all that out of there. Unbelievable.
Wow, 6 weeks.
Yep. My wife, Vicky, she was worse than me back in November. She had it worse than I did.
Oh, man.
She went back to work after 6 weeks, too.
Did the whole family get it?
No. Well, yes, my two daughters got it, but they didn't have strong, signs of it at all. But, I don't want it back again, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it was that bad, huh?
Yep. They're talking about this new variant.
And keep it away from us, right? Yeah. Man. Well, I'm sorry. I remember you going through all that in your Facebook posts.
Yeah, I worked through the whole thing, too. I mean, you can't stop garbage or you cause other problems. Yeah. So we worked straight through, everybody tried to stay, as healthy as possible, and we did, but I don't know how I ended up with it. It wasn't through work, I don't think. It just happened. I could have been going to the grocery store.
Right, you could touch something. And
everybody was masked up and gloved up, but, some make it political, and I don't think it is.
I don't either.
Get vaccinated and just do what you can.
Do your part.
Stay good,
Yeah, do your part, right.
Stay golden.
And keep politics out of this.
Yes.
For real, stop.
A lot of politics going on.
I hate that conversation. I won't even involve myself. And I know you're the same way. I won't involve myself in that conversation. I'm better than that.
Yeah, right? I mean, the only politics I like is when I'm going to watch AEW or WWE, right? Impact. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you like better now?
I'll tell you what, it's a split. It's a split, but AEW is rocking. We went to a live show last February before the pandemic. And it was intense. Yeah? We didn't sit down.
Was it a taping or was it just a house show?
No, it was a live show on TNT.
Yeah. So it was a taping.
Yeah.
TNT, sweet.
Yep. TNT Dynamite.
Wow.
And now they're coming out next week with Rampage. Yep, it's going to be a Friday night show.
Okay.
For 1 hour.
So how many shows did they have? I haven't been up to date.
Well, they got two YouTube channels, AEW Dark and the giant Paul White, he's part of the second show that they have on YouTube, and then TNT Dynamite was the first one, and now Rampage is coming out because they got so many players now. They had no choice.
Is Paul White wrestling?
No. Right now he's an agent, and He's a face.
He's a character.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But they're talking with him and Shaq. Him and Shaq fist to fist again.
Wow.
They already ran into each other a few times.
Have
so
they?
Be kind of interesting. And I was really impressed with Shaq and Cody Rhodes. They really got a good match going on about a month ago.
Really?
No, actually, it was 2 months
Wait,
ago.
Shaq wrestled Cody Rhodes?
Yeah, and he hung with him.
Really?
Yeah. I was impressed with big as he is and as older as he is. He hung with Cody.
Cody's
good.
a great athlete.
Yep.
He is. I haven't even been paying attention to any of that.
AEW's pretty intense right now. They're taking over. They've taken over Twitter pretty much for wrestling.
Would you go to a Jericho's cruise?
Oh, we want to go real bad.
I do too. I was just looking at that lineup. It looks pretty cool. They got some pretty cool bands playing, and then they do a bunch of podcasts, and then there's some wrestling that goes on in it too. So, yeah, there you go. We got a full stock bar here, man. I got to give a shout out to a bunch of our. So
that's good.
Our people have been sending us a lot of cool gifts, and today we got. It's called the Tipsy Scoop, and it's liquor fused ice cream. So we're gonna bust them out tomorrow. But there's raspberry limoncello sherbet. There's screwball chocolate ice cream. Then I forgot what there's a chocolate martini ice cream, and there's something else too. But we're gonna dig into those tomorrow. And shout out to the people that have been sending us. People have been sending us some weird shit. That's the cool stuff. Other people have been sending us like chocolate covered worms and those bamboozle beans. And like last week we ate potted meat. It was disgusting. And so I figure we'll switch it up next week, or we'll switch it up tomorrow and eat some fancy ice creams. Somebody sent us yesterday cotton candy. It's beer-flavored cotton candy.
Nice. You got any left?
It's we haven't opened it up. Actually, Gabe next door has it because a lot of the packages, knock on the wall.
DJ, he's one!
He's right beyond that wall, too.
Wait a minute. He's sitting there
I don't know
watching Days of Our Lives. For real?
He likes Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he takes all our packages. If we're not around, the packages come to him.
Yeah.
And he took a picture of it. He goes, look what you got today. It's like beer-flavored cotton candy. I never even heard such a thing. Well, we're going to try them tomorrow with the Uncle Louie Variety Show.
Oh, Uncle Louie's here?
Well, every Thursday, yeah. And they come Thursday. It's a full day with them. We do the podcast at 2 and then do their YouTube show at 9.
Them guys are freaking hilarious.
They're hysterical.
I send vignettes to my dad, and he loves them.
Yeah.
He's got some information for him. He wants to share with him of some old school East Utica jokes. So
I
gotta put them together.
Send them along, please.
Yeah, he was gonna come today, but he wasn't feeling good last night because he's trying to follow me around eating the same stuff, and he can't do it no more. So
your dad's feeling better though, right?
Yes.
Yes, good. Thank
we
God.
came up for one of the biggest reasons we came up here because he's cancer free.
Yeah, nice.
He had it in the kidney pretty bad, and
he gets a bell.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
And they took the kidney out, and he's good to go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's on the mend.
Nice. Dave Borgia checking in. He's saying, "What are you drinking, Tommy? What do you got in there?"
I don't know what it was, but it was damn good. It wasn't what I really drink. Jack Daniel's honey.
Was it the Yukon honey? Oh, the Screwball's in there, too. We got Screwball peanut butter whiskey, too.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I smell the peanut butter.
People sent us this bro basket. You ever hear of bro baskets? It's just like a basket full of booze and snacks. And, yeah, we got a bunch of those. That's where all our liquor comes from. We're a bunch of alcoholics around here, as you know.
All right, well, now I know what to send for Christmas.
You know what to send. Michelle McSweeney checking in. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for checking in. She wants cotton candy as well. You can check her out over at Utica Coffee, one of my favorite employees over there at Utica Coffee. So go visit Michelle.
Make sure peanut butter. Oh, my God. She bought me the variety pack.
Yeah.
I've been drinking Utica Coffee now for a while in Georgia. And the peanut butter and the blueberry is my favorite.
Do you like the cannoli? I know you're a cannoli guy.
Oh, yeah, hands down cannoli all day long. Yeah, but the peanut butter and, that blueberry is something else, man.
If you need a good smack in the face, you want a good jolt, try the Utica Buzz.
Buzz?
Oh, my God. It's like drinking meth. I'm serious, man. This stuff will just make the hair on your neck stand up, and it turns you into cornholio, really, is what it does. Yeah.
Yeah, give me some.
Yeah, it's so good. It really is. It's so good. The Utica Buzz just gives you a nice smack in the face and wake you up. A couple sips of that, and you're good to go.
Awesome.
Michelle's saying stop in sometime. So if you're, you're in town, go down to the shop over there.
I got to cash in some points, so I'll be there.
All right, cool. Let's meet up for coffee tomorrow.
Okay.
Dave Borgia says Herkimer Art Park tonight with Max. Come on out from 6 to 8:30. That'll be fun. I think they're doing like a food truck thing down there or something at with the art park. So
and it's FEREE.
Yeah. How long are you guys in town for?
Till Saturday morning.
Oh yeah. Is it hard to cram everything in just being around? And everybody wants your attention. And
well, here's the thing. 2 years ago, we were here, and we had all this trouble of pushing and pulling and trying to see everybody. And we planned on renting a camp at a lake so everybody can just come and visit if they want to come see us. If not, then okay. But we'd be in one location, and everybody can come visit. Mm-hmm. And then the COVID hit, and we weren't able to come out last year. So we stayed grounded, just like everybody else did. We got a lot of stuff done around the house. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. After we were sick, of course. Gosh.
It's good, though, that you guys maintain to come up at least yearly, right?
Yeah.
And that usually on your agenda? I mean,
absolutely,
before
because
COVID
I start jigging for that tomato pie. I got to have some tomato pie.
Where do you like your tomato pie from?
I like risottos.
Yeah?
Risottos is good. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know you guys had a tomato pie fest here, and I missed it.
Oh, my God.
I seen it online. And
it's coming back, too, next year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah. It's so hard to pick. That's like the hardest competition to pick from.
I might have to look for an airplane ride for that one.
Yeah. I'll tell you, my friend Grabsky over at Joey's makes a fantastic tomato pie, but he doesn't do it that often. He only does it as like a specialty. It's really, really good.
Yeah, so I'm yet to drop some coin at his place.
Oh, my God. You got to get reservations. It's the talk of the town right now.
I heard.
You can't even touch that place right now.
Yeah.
It's just so busy. He needs a bigger place. I keep telling him, he's like, no, I don't want a bigger place. I'm fine right where I'm at. And you can't blame him, too.
No, hey,
the problem is it's
simple, right?
hard to find employees these days. Nobody wants to work.
That's the first thing was kind of uplifting when I came into town is seeing all the signs of hiring. Mm-hmm. I mean, I left here 20 years because jobs were getting sketchy.
Right.
And so that was kind of uplifting, but then finding out that people just don't want to work yet,
right?
Because they're getting freebies,
right?
But it really ain't freebies.
No.
But anyway, but it was uplifting seeing that everybody's hiring but not enough energetic people.
Yeah, you've noticed a bunch of the changes though in town, right? I mean, being away for so long.
Yes, yeah. I haven't toured everything yet, but I guess I was supposed to wear a bulletproof vest coming over here, but I didn't.
No, you don't have to. It's been a little sketchy, though, lately.
Yeah.
There's been a bunch of
murders.
I've
heard some terms, Utica and all that, but it's always home to me.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's always great to see friends and family, because you just never know when you won't be able to. Before we got here, we went to the cemetery, and we're going back, get it all cleaned up. Take care of our family, because they're there forever. And there's a lot of deer that visit them, though. We've seen how many deer today? It was great. The deer was beautiful.
Only in Utica is the deer included in the population.
Exactly.
You can find deer running down James Street, and it'd be like, oh, there's a deer again. It's no big deal anymore.
When we were growing up, we'd go to the Eagle to hang out and party. And I never seen a deer up there when we were younger.
No.
And now they're all over.
They don't care.
Well, we're not there no more either,
But you're right, though. They do kind of hang out up at the Eagle, or where, like I said, there'll be a deer running down Genesee Street. Like, it's no big deal nowadays. It's crazy.
I wanted to do a 20-year fifth pole reunion with a calf keg, but it's too dangerous.
You got to get a beer ball.
Yeah, beer ball, yeah.
Remember the beer balls?
Yeah.
And then if you couldn't find the pump, you just cut the top off.
Yeah, might have light fixture out of it.
How many times did you do that? See, Sandy's laughing. She knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I miss, too, is like the backwoods parties. Yep. And we used to, just to get a bonfire and backwoods parties and just get your boom box and crank up some tunes and cut the top off of a beer ball and dip your cup in and just get drunk in some random woods.
Well, I was reminiscing with Dave the other night at the beach, and we were talking about North Utica Park, where they used to have a lot of parties. Now, he's a little older than me, but I used to go up there because I was younger. I'd still end up there somehow, and I remember those guys, and they had a really big camp in the back there. Him and Jeff Anilak and all them guys from North Utica. They had a really cool thing going on up there. So
the sketchy North Utica boys.
Yeah.
You stay away from those North Utica boys.
Well, see, I grew up there, right around the corner from him, and didn't even know it. Mm-hmm. It was weird. We didn't even know each other through that part of my life, and then I moved to South Utica, and then we run into each other here and there, mostly in Rome when he played up there, you know.
Yeah.
And then we were just bringing back so many of the old bands that we were talking about that we got to see when we were younger, and so it was it's always historic when we get together and, you know, get updated, you know.
Who were some of the bands you used to frequent?
Well, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh, I can't remember that part.
Your blackout years too, huh?
Yeah, exactly. But
Coleman's? You used to go to Coleman's?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Metal Blob was there. He was the maestro.
There you go. The Blob right there, the Blob Mob.
Yeah.
Those guys rocked back in the day. Fallen Angel.
Fallen Angel.
Yeah, talking about Borgia, you got to bring up Fallen Angel. Yeah.
Toys.
Toys?
Yep. He brought up Toys this morning, reminded me of those guys.
I never seen them.
It was Kelly Yako and those guys.
Was it?
Yeah.
Taurus?
Yep, before Taurus.
Before Taurus. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
My favorite that I can't remember right now, but I can't remember nothing. What do I got? CRS or something?
I put you on the spot. That's
yeah. Lenny Milano was involved with them.
Oh, the Frogs or Vinny and the Butchers?
Well, Vinny and the Butchers, I used to go see with the Schuster. Mm-hmm. Oh, Stevie.
Oh, Stevie.
And the other band, me and Johnny used to go see all the time, too.
SIV?
Yes, Self-Induced Vomiting.
Yeah. Shout out Pat Orlowski.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Screamer.
They were like Utica's.
What's up, Screamer?
They were Utica's Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely. Me, Johnny, and Joe, and a couple other guys walked in. They played in West Utica. We walked into the bar, and we had all our asbestos suits on. We freaked out the whole entire place. And we danced the whole night. And by the time we were done, all the plants were knocked over, the dirt and the mud. She never had them back. It was the one and only night. I think Screamer remembers that night.
Oh, they were so much fun. And then Pickway Ray. Remember Pickway Ray? He'd jump around he'd be naked on stage in his Fruit of the Looms or whatever, giving away trophies. And
yeah, matter of fact, they're coming out with a documentary about Woodstock 99.
There's a couple of them going on right now. Yeah. I don't know why everybody's like obsessed with Woodstock 99 all of a sudden, but
centennial year, I guess.
And it's not though. It's 99. No. What's it? 2020, 21. Were you there?
No,
me neither. No. I didn't. It was
it was your blackout year.
Yeah. That was my summer of love.
Years.
That was my summer of love, actually, as I refer to the summer of 1999 as my summer of love.
Yeah, they want to reminisce about the flying cardboard and fire. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
I was part of the union at Orion Bus at the time, and we had the privilege of cleaning it up. And we walked out of there with about five-gallon pails full of keys, wallets, watches, purses, personal effects, unbelievable stuff we found. And we handed it all to the Rome and Floyd Firemen's coalition that they had together at the time to clean up the mess.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
It was crazy.
Did you get a hepatitis shot after cleaning that up?
Probably did. Yeah, I don't remember. But, yeah, we had gloves and all that stuff, but...
So Friday there's a free showing of that movie. There's a free showing at I think it's the Capitol Theater in Rome. There's a free showing of that Woodstock 99. And there's also another documentary being produced as we speak here in Utica about Woodstock 99. It's going to be on Netflix in a couple of weeks or maybe a couple of months.
I think the only thing good that happened out of that was Metallica and Red Hot Chili Peppers, but they were the ones that started it all, I think.
Well, you don't pass out candles to an audience. Like, who thought that was a great idea to give candles to everybody?
And $6 bottles of water.
Yeah, and everybody was...
At the time.
Yeah, and how hot was it that weekend? And,
yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah, and they were price gouging left and right. And this is before price gouging was a thing, and it was like, corporate rock going on.
Yeah, there was 53-foot trailers on their backs. They knocked them right over. It was like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they came in there with cranes to remove all that stuff.
Sandy, were you there? Yeah, of course you were there. Of course you were there. I was in the middle of like Indiana or Wisconsin at the time when it was going on, and I remember hearing about it. I had to call back home and see what was going on, and my buddy's like, dude, this is crazy up here. Nobody had cell phones back. That was 99. I was using a payphone to call my friends like, hey, I'm not coming into work. Tell them I'm not coming into work. But, yeah, crazy times, man. And, of course, it happened right here in good old Rome.
Yeah.
Of course. All that crazy shit that went on.
Oh, who knew about that, huh?
Yeah.
Who knew that would have happened there?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Like the whole weekend, it just kind of built up and built up and built up, right? You just had a lot of teenage angst going on. And then was Rage Against the Machine there? Rage and Korn and Limp Bizkit and Kid Rock and all that. And then by the time Metallica and the Chili Peppers hit it, people were just had enough and were swimming in shit out of the porta potties and just who knows what kind of psychedelics they were on and designer psychedelics there were. And I heard there was a bunch of rapes going on in the rave tents. And, man.
We found a lot of paraphernalia that was kind of gross.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
It was bad.
That's where you wear the hazmat suit, right? Did you wear a hazmat suit for that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. No. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We had the boots on.
The same one you wore to the SIV
gloves.
show?
No, probably not. That was way before then. But, yeah, those guys are awesome. And, I got to shout out to Brass Knuckle Intercourse. Something's got to happen here, brothers.
That ain't up to me, bro. I'm
know,
always ready to go. But I keep telling everybody I'm retired from playing music.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I tell everyone.
Through the grapevine.
I'm retired. Maybe one day. Who knows? We'll figure it out. I like being here. I'm here all the time. So this is.
You built up something great that I try to keep up with and
thanks, man.
Keep it going on. And there's a D sticker in a lot of cities in the South. I got to tell you that.
Thank you.
People look at it while they're peeing. Maybe I don't know. They know Disruption Network. I got to look them up.
Yeah.
Wow, check this out. You never know. Hey, it's free PR. It's great PR.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to make sure I send you home with a bunch more.
Oh, absolutely.
I got a bunch in the back. Actually, they're newer ones. But
well, I still got some left over because the COVID hit. We weren't able to hit all the cities that we usually do. So I still got a few left, but I'll take more, and we'll post more as we keep touring the United States.
Thanks, bud.
And hopefully we'll get out to Bermuda, you said? You wanted to go to Bermuda? No? Cancun.
Cancun.
Oh, yeah, Cancun. We're going to have to check that out, too.
When are we going to Cancun? I'm inviting myself. Next year at this time? All right.
But, Jericho Cruise is always right here.
Yeah, right?
I would love to get on that,
Yeah.
They had a couple spots open because there was a bunch of cancellations.
Was Jericho on that show that you went to?
No.
No, the live show?
No, he wasn't there. Oh, wait a minute. He was I think he was on the. I think he was with Ross that night, Jim Ross. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was there, but he wasn't performing.
Who's your favorite right now? Your favorite performer right now?
Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
a badass. He is.
I'm really impressed with him.
Yeah, me too.
And then they put him on Raw Monday night.
Did they?
And he lost.
They squashed him?
They squashed him.
Why? To who?
Hardy. Jeff Hardy.
Come on.
Yeah.
It should be the other way around.
Yeah.
You want to put the kid over, right?
I don't know what that was all about, but the trending thing that's been going on over there, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Bad booking.
Yeah.
Real bad booking. It's a shame.
But AEW's got it going on.
Nice.
And Impact does too, because now they're merging with the NWA and mixing in with AEW. All of them are all toying around.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. That forbidden door is wide open. That's
actually a smart idea on their part, and try to block out the big guy there.
Well, I think if Vince wasn't around, Triple H, he'd be on board with it.
I'm sure.
Because never seen him wear the NWA title ever.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's wearing it now. He's worn it too long.
Who's that?
Nick Aldis.
Okay, he's still the champ.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to get out more.
That's unheard of nowadays.
I know.
Like the champ doesn't hold the belt for more than 2 months.
Most prestigious belt out there, and it's lying dormant in one gentleman's hand, But,
gotcha.
I want to see this one. Go out.
I was defeated last week, actually. Shout out to Wrestle Fandom Radio. They'll be back on the D really, really soon now that Impact, Immortal Championship Wrestling's coming back, which they put out a great product, Tommy. Next time that you're in town, hopefully there's a Immortal show we'll have to bring you to it.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're doing great. Our boy Ben Hameen's out there killing it, and they got some really cool things. In fact, I want to say, I can't remember the dude's name, but he just was on one of the AEW Dark shows from Immortal. There was a couple guys, actually.
Yeah, I heard that.
Greek, Papadon. Greek god Papadon. He just went up to AEW, and he's
a Dark show?
A local guy, you know.
Wow.
I think he's from Binghamton or something, wherever he's from. But, yeah, he's an Immortal guy, and a couple of them got called up.
Yeah, we had a couple from Peach State Alliance also. Peach State Wrestling Alliance. They came over. A couple to NWA, and then a couple over to Dark, too.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
I like seeing these kids make it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And keep the talent going, you know.
But I was in a store down there not too long ago in Atlanta, and I just missed Tommy Rich. Tommy Wildfire Rich.
He's still alive?
Yeah, oh, yeah. He looks great. He just don't wrestle no more. But, yeah, he's still up and running.
Did I tell you I got to meet the son of Bruno Sammartino?
No.
We were in Pittsburgh with the Uncle Louie show. I help out Uncle Louie on the road from time to time. And we went down in Pittsburgh for a weekend. And they told me that, like, hey, I want you to be our hype man and go on. If you got some jokes, tell some jokes, whatever. And so I had this whole little bit about Bruno Sammartino. It was like the first time I ever got introduced to Pittsburgh wasn't because of the Steelers or the Penguins or the Pirates. It was because of Bruno Sammartino. That's how I got into wrestling, because my great-grandmother was so into wrestling because she was from the same area as Bruno Sammartino in Italy. And she would literally, like, jump into the screen, like, hit the summon a bitch, hit the summon a bitch. And she would get, like, into it, right? And that was my whole bit. Well, the first night I get there, I never told the joke because I got a little too drunk and I kind of bombed, you know. So I just kind of went into hype mode and just like, yo, check out our website, blah, 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 blah. So the next day they were getting ready for the show, and Carlo tells me, he's like, you got to tell the Bruno Sammartino bit. You got to go into that. You got to tell that joke. I'm like, yeah, I will. All of a sudden, the manager comes downstairs and goes, hey, you guys want to meet Bruno Sammartino's son, Daryl? He's here. He's one of the twins. He's got twin sons, and then David Sammartino. He's got 3 kids.
Yeah, I didn't know about the twins.
Neither did I. I had no idea. We're like, yeah, holy shit. And they're like, so you manifested this because of that joke and blah, 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 blah. So he comes downstairs, and he was showing us pictures of his dad and Rocky Marciano, and his dad with Joe Louis, and his dad with Trump, and his dad with, like, everybody. Roberto Clemente. That was the awesome picture. It was Bruno Sammartino, Roberto Clemente.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And we sat there and hung out with him for like a good, 45 minutes, an hour. He's just telling us stories, and he's supposed to come on the podcast, but we keep missing each other's calls. But super cool guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been an experience for you.
Oh, my God.
Just being on tour with those guys.
Oh, it's nonstop laughters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 2 weeks ago, I was with them, too, down in Connecticut and in Somers, New York, which was fun. And I'll probably go out to Boston with them in August, too. Nice. But those guys are all over the place. They're doing really well. And it's random because every time I go out with them, we run into somebody random. And the last show, we ran into, like, Martha Stewart's, the girl who runs Martha Stewart's ranch. She, like, takes care of all Martha Stewart's pets and horses and all that. So we got talking.
She's got a conglomerate, I heard.
Yeah.
Yes, we see her on the HGTV. Mm-hmm. She's got a show over there now.
Yeah. I like to smoke a bowl with her. Me and Mark.
She'd probably be up for it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, she's probably down.
No, she is. Did you see her and Snoop?
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Oh man! So what other plans you guys got going on before you take off and go back down to Georgia?
Well, we got to celebrate this one, Sandy over
here. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Sandy! What's going on tonight? What's the plan tonight?
Oh.
Cans and clams?
Cans and clams.
Where's that?
Where are we going? Cavallo's?
Cavallo's?
No way.
Cavallo's tonight.
Cavallo's with a C, not the T.
Mm-hmm. That's Tavallo.
I got him. Yeah, I know. I got him confused. I don't know. You hear one thing.
A lot of vowels in this town.
Yeah. but the food, mamma mia.
Yeah. Cans of clams tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we've been eating clams, but they kind of went up since last time.
Too. Yeah, wings, too. It's like $1 a wing now.
Yeah.
Remember it used to be 10-cent wings back in the day? Now it's like $1 a wing. So sad.
Unbelievable.
So sad. What other plans you got going?
That's about it, and then we're going to get ready to haul back to this dirty South.
The dirty South.
Dirty South.
Nice. Nice, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to get back and getting back in the swing of things, and hopefully getting this new opportunity, checking it out.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, because my pig, he's got to be missing me by now.
You got a pig?
Oh yeah, Merle Hoggard. Oh yeah.
Is that Potbelly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of big now.
Yeah.
He was just a little old thing when we got him 6 years ago.
Why do
7?
you keep him in the backyard?
No, he's an indoor pig. We keep him inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we got dogs and they don't get along.
They don't get along with the pig.
No.
That's got to
My
be
dogs
hysterical.
attack them.
Yeah.
I literally had to pull the fangs off my dog, off the pig's head one day because they don't like each other.
They wanted some bacon.
But yeah. He likes bacon too, but I ain't gonna tell nobody else that.
A pig will eat anything. A pig?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would.
he'll eat anything.
Pigs will eat a human and bones in 20 minutes.
Wow. Tell that fact what she just said because nobody
It's-
can hear her.
The pig eats human bones in how many seconds? 20 minutes?
Do you feed it human bones?
No.
Is that how you know this? You speak from
No, just-
experience here?
Hey, you got Siri told me.
Just,
Or no, what's the latest one we got?
Merle.
Alexa. Yeah, Alexa has invaded our house.
okay.
You hit Alexa and 3 other ones come on at the same time. You got them all in sync.
Merle Hoggard?
Merle Hoggard.
Yeah. Does he sleep with you?
No. No.
Where do you
got-
put him?
He's got his own little cage.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he sleeps in there. He does good.
Does he?
Yeah.
What's
I
the
tried
life-
to ride him a few times. He don't like me.
What's the life expectancy of a pig?
They say 9 to 10 years.
Okay.
And he's getting down there. He sleeps a lot now. He's
Does
kind of
he?
lazy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Freaking
He
pig.
drags his ass or no his belly. He's got a belly drag now going to the deck outside. But and he I think he'd jump off the porch if he could.
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes it down
A
there. When
runaway
he was-
pig.
Well, the dogs knocked him down when he was younger, so he's afraid of the steps now. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Who maintains the house while you're somebody's got to take care of the pig, right?
Yeah.
You got family members that do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter's boyfriend's down there hanging out. He's taking care of things right now, and my son.
Bridget's saying little cage, it's a large cage. It's a large cage.
Bridget.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Is it a large cage?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty large.
Merle Hogger, it's so funny.
Hi, bird shit. Thanks, bird shit.
Oh, you kill me, brother.
Yeah.
Promote your pages before we get out of here. You got a couple things
I
going
am
on.
Tommy Borgia Presents on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll do the Twitter once in a while. It's
Too
not
political over there.
Yeah,
I hate
it's
Twitter.
gotten really bad.
We all have a Twitter, but I never really use it. Just use it to promote.
Yeah,
Same
but
thing with
my
Facebook.
the page that I got that I built about 10 years ago, the Orion Bus Hall of Fame. That's another group that I got, and it's basically everybody from Orion Bus who no longer with them, and it's a good update page, so we keep track of everybody. There's been a lot of losses lately, and there's been a lot of good positive stuff on there too. Just people keeping in touch.
Right on.
We were a big 456 person family at one time, so I thought it was worth making a page out of that, Hall of Fame. They're supposed to have a get-together coming up soon, and on Saturday I'm going to try to stop in on my way out to say hello to everybody. Hopefully I'll be able to do that, but my Hot Rods of the South, that's my latest page that I got going on.
I gotta
and
check that one out. And what's your wrestling page,
That's my
too?
rockabilly stuff that I got going on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's the wrestling page, too? I know turnbuckles.
Oh, chair shots and turnbuckles.
Chair shots and turnbuckles.
That's
right.
a group as well.
Yeah, I'm a part
Facebook
of that one.
group. Yep.
You got a lot of stuff going.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. We're trying to just stay awake and maintain.
Brother, thanks for all the support, man, throughout the years. I feel like
hell
you
yeah.
were like with me from the beginning. From like day one, you were with me here on
I am
the D.
kind of disrupted for life.
You're
so
fucking disrupted in the head, is what you are.
fit right in.
You
know?
do.
And Garrett,
Yeah, you coming for it. Tell him.
TikTok.
I got your belt, pal. He's bringing it with him. Thanks so much for coming in. Shout out to Sandy on her birthday. Also, shout out to EJA Moving Services, Joey's at 307, my attorney Dave Longaretti, Utica Coffee, Saranac Brewery, and Ballsy.
Ballsy.
Can't forget about the Ball Wash.
Ballsy.
Go to Ball Wash.
Oh, wait. Don't forget the nut rub.
And the nut rub. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Rub.
You can go use promo code members only for 15% discount. You'll be hearing a lot about that coming up in the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow, Uncle Louie, Hold the Sarcasm goes off tomorrow, and as well as members only right around 8 o'clock. Tommy, thanks again for hanging with me, man.
Thank
This
you,
has been
Z.
a lot
I love
of
you,
fun.
brother.
It's great to see you. Love you too, man.
Love you, Utica.
Shout out to the Borgia family, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Life.
Later.